Hello everybody, Ian Robson here, and welcome to ChromaGun. So this is a game that's very similar to Portal, except kind of like with colors. Anyways, quick little disclosure, I was given this game to check out by the developers. I didn't pay anything for this game, so I'm free to give my positive or negative reflections of this game, basically. So just want to give that quick disclosure up front. Anyways, so this game, like I said, is kind of like Portal a little bit.
This is the ChromaGun patent pending.
You have a little bit of problem solving, as you can see. This is kind of like the very early stages of the game. You can kind of go through here.
And so should you.
There we go.
Now,
as you can see,
the worker droid to move it out of the way. Then exit the room using the room exiting technique you've learned in the previous room.
anyways, as you can see, I've kind of played this game a little bit before, and I've been through a lot of these levels already.
Sensational. Please walk towards the exit again. We're confident you've acquired all the necessary skills to complete this simple exercise.
There you go. So you can kind of have these droids split between the two of them, which is kind of funny. We got this guy, so if you paint the wall back there, he'll be attracted to that. And then if you paint that one back there, he kind of goes over there. They kind of go like halfway in between the two. But it's a problem-solving game, so you have to figure out like how things work together, which is kind of neat. I'm not a huge fan of problem-solving games. I'll say that up front, but it's kind of interesting to see how it works actually. So
semi-lethal, dangerously radioactive isotopes, and will paint any surface not designed not to be painted by it.
There we go.
That being said,
as you can see, I have been through a lot of these levels, but this is what the game is kind of like. You kind of get an idea of. Let's see if I can get this guy. Is that going to pull him this way? No. And so what we need to do is that, and then that. Paint that guy, and then they kind of get pulled around the corner, like so. This is very good. So they progressively get harder and harder as you progress through each stage, which is pretty typical for this type of game, and same with Portal, right? One of the cool things about this game is it's not limited to...
and subsequently step into the trigger.
Ooh.
Sensational. Please do not leave the trigger to ensure the continued opening of the exit door.
So there you go. Gotta solve that problem. And
sensational.
Then to do the same thing over here.
You have successfully understood the correlation between triggers and worker droids.
Alright.
That makes you more intelligent than 39% of test subjects and 97% of test monkeys.
Alright. There we go. That opens that door. And then you have to kind of go around and open up all the different doors depending on what you're doing here. Alright. So, a lot of problem solving. So these ones...
The attraction the ChromaGun's paint generates is based on a very complex set of mathematical vector operations. So instead of not understanding me explaining it to you, try it out now.
There we go. So that's how that kind of works in that context. And then you can progress through the game, and then you get different colors as well, which is kind of neat. So like here's an example where you have like in the middle of the room, and you need to try and make the ball go in the middle of the room, just like that. So by evenly distributing the pull, I guess is how I think about it. That's how that works in that context. Alright.
It is worth noting that unlike the ones you've encountered in the previous rooms, the worker droids in this next room are not deactivated, but hibernating. Much like you and me, they do not take kindly to being shot at with paint pellets. Please do not disturb them, because even though they're not designed to kill you upon contact, due to miscommunication in engineering, they will.
So, like I said before, the narrating in this game is actually pretty good. They do a good job. They kind of mix like, this is like your tutorial, and it also mixes in like some funny aspects of it as well, which I think is really neat. I keep wanting to hit shift as if it's going to...
ChromaGun's paint can be mixed on canvas. If you remember your time in kindergarten, that part should be easy. If you don't remember, or you never actually went to kindergarten, you may attend the Chromatech seminar on subtractive color mixing for preschoolers at the end of the test.
So there you go. Red and yellow mix orange. Oh. That makes green, so blue and green. And this one. I forget how it works. I think I just do this. Change the color there. Make that one orange. And I don't forget what that one does. But anyways, that's how that game kind of works. Like, it's a lot of that kind of stuff where it's like problem solving and kind of figuring out what works for what. There you go. Got green, except that needs to be a different color now. This one needs to be a different color now. But you can see how the game kind of progresses and gets progressively more difficult and more difficult. And I think it's kind of neat. Here we get the two other colors.
Please acquire the upgraded tri-colored ChromaGun.
So then you can change colors.
You will not be able to solve the subsequent rooms and eventually succumb to hunger.
There we go. This one I guess would be yellow. One thing you have to do is you have to make sure you choose the right color, because I definitely have shot the droids to make different colors by accident. Here we go. Here's some more problem solving related. So this one you have to make orange to get into that corner. So you have to make yellow and red, which will make orange. Well, this is the part you have to try and remember now. It's like all the different color combinations, which I'm kind of terrible at now. So it's and blue. There we go. And as you progressively get more into it, like, I'm not an art person, so this is kind of like it becomes interesting. So if I paint this one with green, well, I have to make this one green, so it's yellow, I think. No, I can't do that. I have to remember how this works. I've done it before, so this is where you kind of have the problem solving. So like, how do I get this to equally be distributed amongst all of these? So I could change this color to yellow, but it's not what we're going to do here. I think there's another way to do this. If memory serves. That's where we entered in from. So if we change... If we shoot that to yellow, the map becomes that. And then if we... So you can't... These walls like this, you actually can't paint. They just stay the same color. So if I changed it to blue now, for example, if I put blue on here, it'll become green. And then you open up that one. So that's kind of works. Like, you can't paint them, but you have to kind of decide which one you have to try and change it up to. So here's an example where it's green there, and you can't change to this color. So it's blue and yellow. There we go. And this one is blue and red, I think it is. Yes, there we go. And then this one over here is red and yellow. There we go. And he goes over there and he opens the door. So that's how the game kind of works. It's kind of like you unlock different things. So you can actually shoot those, but it doesn't really do anything. But this gives you an idea of how the game kind of works. It's a lot of like progressive problem solving, which is fun for some people. Like, some people really get into the problem solving side of things, and some people really don't. So it just depends on your particular choice and whether you like that style or not. There we go. So now I've activated that guy, and now you have to run towards this, and then there's a certain range on it. So as you can see, it's being attracted to that more than me now. And then here, you have to remember your color combination. So they give you all these walls here to try to remember. So red and blue is purple. Okay, good. So blue and red is purple. So let's change that to brown. There we go. So now we need to have blue and yellow, which is green. Yellow and blue, which is green. So that guy's going to go over there. And just straight blue is over there. Let's change this to brown now. And then we need yellow and red, memory serves. There you go. And then it unlocks that door. So I can't walk through this and they can't get through here, but I can shoot my gun through it to change the colors. Obviously I can't walk through there. So I need to get one right here, and I forgot how I did this last time. So this door is open, so let's go yellow. Oh, I can't change that color. So now these doors are open over here though. This guy's gonna follow us into here. And then paint that as red, and then bring them through here. So that's how you go. Like, there's different ways to do it to unlock the various levels. Okay, red and yellow, like orange. That's just yellow. Red, blue, green. Green is, oh gosh. So it's yellow. You think I'd remember these things by now. This is how the game progressively gets more difficult. So you have to try and, you know, figure out these systems to see how to get them to work properly. So if I change that one to red there, it'll unlock that door. And if I put red there, it'll unlock this door. And I guess I can shoot. I need the... There we go. And then now I need a blue one here. And if I pull, I think you can change the colors of these ones. Let's see here. What color is that guy? Red, eh? So let's paint that as red right there. And then we'll put blue down there. And that guy should come this direction now. Excellent. So now what will happen is he'll go right here if I don't get poked by it first. There we go. So now it's... There you go. Unlocked to the next level. So anyways, like I said, it gets progressively harder and more interesting. You kind of have to solve the puzzles a bit better, or you have to kind of come up with different ways to solve the puzzles, and that's how the game kind of works. So it's an interesting, different style of game that I normally would play. But I've played it a little bit, and it is fun. If you like problem-solving games, I definitely recommend trying it out. If you like colors associated with that kind of stuff too, you can definitely give it a go as well. So here's another example. Oh, that guy's not activated. Okay. Can't open up that door. So you need a ball for each of those areas. But anyways, that's how the game works. I think it's a neat little game, actually. I'm not going to go crazy into this game, but it's a different type of game that I haven't played much of. I played a little bit of Portal. I do have Portal, but I haven't played much of this game. But it gives you an idea of what the game's like. It's definitely kind of a cool little game. It's definitely an interesting twist on, like, the problem-solving genre in terms of, like, colors and whatnot. So you have to kind of remember the colors, not necessarily what each of the portals do. So it's kind of a neat little game. Anyways, what I'll do is I'll leave a link in the description if you're interested in checking out the game. I don't think they have a demo yet, but there may be a demo in the near future. I don't think it's super expensive. I think it's like $14, something like that. So if you're interested, check it out. If you're not, that's cool too. Just thought I'd show you guys the game. It's kind of a fun little game. I messed around with it for a few hours the other day, so it's kind of a neat little game. So anyways, folks, that's it for me for today. My name's Ian Robson. I hope you enjoy this little checking out of the game called ChromaGun. I know I did. I have fun with this game. And until next time, folks, I'll catch you later.